Hi everyone, and welcome back to Total Coins. So in this video we're going to be carrying on with our pre-decimal coin hunt. We've got our tub here of pre-decimal coins, which is starting to get thinner and thinner. So it won't be too long until we are starting on the next set. So hopefully we can get some good finds in this one. What I'm going to do as well is at the beginning of this video I'm also going to go through the albums. Quite a few of you have asked to sort of see them again. So we'll go through the albums this time. What I'll do is I'll put a time code sort of just down here with sort of the time to skip to if you don't want to look through the albums and you just want to get to the hunt. But before I start going through the albums, just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who's sort of liked and subscribed to the channel. Sort of it has been a really big help. But I still need sort of a bit more help with regards to sort of getting some more likes on the video. So what I want to start doing is sort of setting a like goal. Obviously don't feel sort of obliged to like. I just hope that if you like the video that you will sort of hit the like button for me. So hopefully in this video we can hit what should we say, let's say 15 likes, because so far I haven't been able to hit double figures with any of my videos. So hopefully I can hit double figures with this one. So with that said, so let's crack on and let's have a look through the albums. So there are all the albums that I've got so far. What I'll do is I'll stick them off to the side and we'll go through them bit by bit. So first one we've got is the Farthings from 1902 to 1936. So we have a good run in the middle there. Let's zoom in a bit so that we can see. So we've got sort of 1912, 14, 15, and then a straight date run from 1917 all the way through to 1921, which is good. And then on the second page we've got 1927, 28 and 1930. So yeah, still missing sort of quite a few of the early ones, but hopefully we can start finding them. So next one we've got is Farthings from 1937 to 1956, and with this one we've got sort of a bit more of a run. So we've obviously got the obverse there for George VI, and then we've got a straight date run from 1939 to 1944. So yeah, really happy with that. And then we've got 1947, 1948, and we have the obverse for the second obverse for George VI, and then the run from 1950 right the way through to 1952. And we've got the Elizabeth II ones. The only one we've got is the 1955. So we're still waiting for sort of the obverse sort of and a rear as well. So that's it for the Farthings. We'll now go on to the half pennies. So I think this one was 1860 to 1901. I think we've only got the one. Yep, 1882 with the H mint mark. Yep. And the next one is the half pennies from 1902 to 1936. So we have a 1902. We haven't got an obverse yet for that period, and then we've got quite a good run sort of 1911, a straight run from 1915 to 1918, We're missing 1919, but we have 1920 and 21. And then we have from 1927 to 1929 and the 1936. And the last halfpenny album, which is from 1937 onwards. So really good sort of collection in this one. So with this one, we've got both of the obverses for George VI, and then we've got everything bar 1940, 1946, and 1949. Then on the next page, so the first of the Elizabeth II. So we have everything, sort of including the obverse, apart from an obverse from 1953. So hopefully we'll be able to find one of them soon. And then we've got literally all of the run for Elizabeth II, right the way up to 1967. And now we are on to the pennies. So we have 1881 to 1902. So we've got none of the nothing from sort of the 1880s, but we do have all the Victorians from 1895 through to 1901. So that's a really nice set. It's one of the parts of the my whole pre-decimal set that I'm really sort of happy about. And then we've got 1902 to 1929. So really good run there. Obviously we've got the obverse. And we've got the full page of sort of Edward VII, apart from 1904 and 1905. So looking at the mintages, they're sort of not too high, not too low in comparison to sort of all the others. We've got a full page there of George V's, which is really good. I think that's the only full page we've got across the whole set. And then we've got a couple missing sort of on the second page here. So obviously the 1818s with a mint mark, the 1919s with the mint marks. Obviously with them ones sort of in comparison they're really low mintage. So 3,660,800 for the 2018, for the 1918s, 2018s. So if you think sort of that sort of mintage on the 50p's is quite hard to find, it's going to be really interesting to find them. Similar sort of thing with the 1919s. They're sort of just over the 5 million mark. But then we're also missing 1922, which has got 16 million. And 1926, which is another, what I'm going to class as sort of low mintage. So just under 4.5 million. But yeah, we will find them. And then we've got the last set for the pennies, which is 1930. I've actually got it going up to 1967. So all we're missing on that page is a 1930. And once again, sort of on this page, we've got a full page here, apart from a 1949 to 1951 obverse. And then the ones we're missing, so 1949 to 1951. But if you look at the mintages for the ones that we're missing, obviously 1949, yeah, I would expect that we would find that sort of at some point. But obviously the 1950 and 1951, so the 1950 has got 30,000 more minted than the 50p Kew Gardens. And everyone knows how hard it is to find a Kew Gardens, so we're not far off with 1950. 1951 is half of that, so that's 120,000, so that's rarer than the Kew Gardens. So I think the chances of sort of finding those two is going to be slim. But what I probably will do, once we've sort of got the majority of the book filled, sort of I might look to sort of try and get hold of these sort of online or at sort of coin fairs. Once again, 1953, just over 1.3 million. So yeah, I definitely think the 1950s are going to be ones that we won't find sort of particularly in a hunt, but may be able to sort of get them sort of elsewhere. So the next book we've got is 1937 onwards of the 3p. So we've got quite a good run here. Obviously we've got both the obverses, and we're missing sort of 1938 to 1940, 45, 46, 49, 50 and 51. So obviously 45 I would expect that we should find quite easily. And then on the next page with the Elizabeth II ones, we're missing the obverse for 1953. We're missing 1954, 55 and 57. And we are also missing 1962. So yeah, we are doing, I'm really happy with sort of how we're doing on the 3p. Next one we've got is 6p. So 1902 to 1936. I don't think I've actually got any in here. No. But there will be a video coming soon that will be a job lot unboxing of old British coins. So hopefully sort of with that video we'll be able to add some to that album. Next one we've got is 1937 onwards for the 6p. Once again, sort of haven't found that many. So we've got 1957, 1965, 66 and 67. So yeah, definitely ones that sort of I would like to sort of fill up a bit more, but hopefully sort of with the pre-decimal job lots that I've got coming up, we'll be able to sort of add some in. And what I'll do is if we do find them in the job lots, I will add them into the album sort of on the video. Right, so these ones, the next ones we've got, I think are ones that I have that have been sort of run through before I started doing the videos. So I think they are mostly complete. So we've got 1953 to date on the shillings, and yeah, so we've got full set of the British shillings. So this is both the English and the Scottish versions. So all the way through. So we've got 62, 63s. 64s, 5s, 66, I think that's it. Yeah, All the rest of these are sort of duplicate years. I probably will look to get them sort of taken out so that we know that we have got the full run. But yeah, that's one that I sort of done before I started the videos. I don't think I showed them on the last run through video. The next one we've got is the Florins, 1941 to date. I think this is another one that I've added some in sort of before I started hunting with you guys. So obviously sort of quite a few missing. We've got 47, 48, 50 and 51. 53 and 54 with both of the Elizabeth II obverses. And then we've got 62, 65, 67, and then we've got a couple of the sort of large 10p's as well, which were essentially sort of the decimalised version of the florin. So we've got 68 and 69. I think I have got enough to actually sort of go through to run them. I just have to see what I've got put to one side. And then we've got one more book. So the last one is our half crowns. So it's 1941 to date. So we have 1950 and 1951. 53. And so, right, no, we're actually running all the way through from 1953 to 1960. It's just the obverses that we're missing. And then we are right the way through to 1967, and all we're missing there is 1961 and 1966. So yeah, that is how we're looking. What I will do in future is the shillings, florins, and half crowns I'll omit from the video, but that gives you sort of a brief sort of glimpse at my sort of pre-decimal sort of collection. But with that said, let's crack on and let's actually start the hunt now. So the first coin we've got is an Elizabeth II, and it is a 1967. So actually, why I've got this, so obviously you'll have the annotations up the top here that will tell you what the mintage is, but what I'm going to quickly do is I'm just quickly going to pull out the penny album. Yep, no, this one 1967 didn't have in, did it? Oh well. But yeah, I think it's something, is it something like 200 million or something, the mintage for this? So yeah, quite a large, well, as we know, it's one that we see sort of pretty much on every hunt. And the next one we've got is a 1939. So that is George the Sixth. Yes. See, I'm getting there. I am getting there with the with the monarchs. Very nice. Actually, before I carry on with the hunt, there is one thing that I did forget to show you, and that was the run of small halfpennies. So I have from 71, 73, 4, 5, 6, 79, 80 and 82. Obviously they're in this at the moment just because I haven't been able to find sort of a good album for these ones. But yeah, almost forgot about that one. I got it out specifically to sort of show everyone. And we have our first halfpenny. So it is 1960. So yeah, nice find. Obviously, if I remember rightly from just looking through our albums, it is one that we've already got. And we have another halfpenny, this time from 1929. So is this George V? Yes, it is. Brilliant. So can't remember with that one whether it's a new or old, but as per normal, sort of follow the annotations up in the top, and that will tell you sort of whether it's a new or old coin. Well, it will tell you if it's a new coin. And we have another Elizabeth II, this time from 1966. And yet another Elizabeth II, and this time 1958. Very nice. And in this one we have a 1962. So I don't know if you can quite see it. Yep, there you go. So 1962, so that would be Elizabeth II. So what I will do is I will bring it in a bit. And there we go, we've got 1952. Was this 52? I think that was a bit too early for Elizabeth. Was it George the VI? Yes. There you go. Come on. That's it. And the next one we have is a 1935 penny. So this will be George V. Yep. Very nice. Look at the detail on it though. It looks absolutely stunning. Really nice. And we have our first new penny for the hunt. Or new halfpenny, should I say, sorry. So this is 1971. So it's not a new year, unfortunately. Oh, that's gone walkies. Yep, there it is. And the next one we've got is a very grubby 1962 penny. So that will be Elizabeth II. Yeah, not in great condition at all, unfortunately. But luckily, it's not one that we need for the book. And the next one we have is a George VI. Gauging from the size, I'm going to say it's a farthing. Yep, a farthing from 1943. And I am pretty sure that's one that we've already got in the book. So yeah, nice find nonetheless. And the next one we have is a 1906. I think that's 1 year out from what we need. I think it was 1904 and 1905 we needed. But still, nice to sort of get the older coins. So that is Edward VII. Very nice. And the next one we have is a 1962. So that is a halfpenny, and that'll have Elizabeth II on. Yep. Very nice. And we have another 1 penny, this time from 1945. So this will be George VI. Yep. And we have a George V. So gauging by the size, it will be a halfpenny. Yep, from 1936. Very nice. And we've now got another George V. 1934. Brilliant. So we're getting quite a nice variety sort of in this hunt as well. Sort of quite ranging sort of dates. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a couple more new ones for the album. Next one we have is a 1965 halfpenny. So that'll be Elizabeth II. Yep. And this time we have, it's quite beaten up, but you can see there it's George VI. So that will be a farthing from 1941. Yeah, really bashed up, not in great condition. Not sure, can't remember if that's one that we need for the album. So another Elizabeth II, 1967 halfpenny. So that is one that we have definitely got in the book. And we have a George VI. So gauging by the size, this will be a half penny. Yes, from 1949. Oh. Is this one that we need? Or I'm thinking of 1949 on the pennies. I am going to check. I'll check towards the end of the video. But yeah, I think it was the pennies, wasn't it? Yeah, 49, 51 and 52 or 3. Yeah. Oh well. Nearly got excited. And the next one we have is another George VI, sort of quite corroded. 1944. So yeah, that is another nice find. So we'll see whether we need that for the album. And the next one we have is another Elizabeth II. And this time 1959. So quite discoloured. Well, it's not actually that discoloured actually. It's more just what it looks like on the camera. But yeah, nice find. Right, we'll do a couple more because this video is actually running a lot longer than normal today. Obviously, I've kept it running a bit longer because of the album review. And the penultimate one is a George V. So this will be a 1 penny. From 1915. So yeah, nice find there, sort of over 100 years old. Obviously it is sort of quite worn, but nevertheless, sort of still a nice find. And we'll do the last one. And the last one is a George V, and this will be a farthing from 1931. So yeah, nice one to end the video on. Brilliant. Right, well, that's going to be the end of the hunt. What I will do is I'll quickly check off on the 1949 half penny. As I say, I am pretty sure that it was the pennies that I was looking for. No, we do actually need it. So, there we go. We do actually need it. So what I will do, if I can find it again, there you go. So I will get that one added in on the video. And there we go. So there we go, we've added a new one to the album. Brilliant. Well, thanks for watching everyone. Sort of really hope you enjoyed the hunt today. Sort of if you liked the video, please don't forget to sort of like and subscribe. As I say at the beginning of the video, sort of I'm hoping to get sort of 15 likes on this video just to sort of help me sort of build the channel a bit more. Obviously if you subscribe as well, don't forget to ring the bell icon so that you can be notified when I upload new videos. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Links will be in the description below. And with that said, sort of thanks for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it today, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.